Right now at noon, Dane County officials have announced a new order for the county that limits gatherings at bars and restaurants. We'll have a live report from the Alliant Energy Center. And a man has died following a shooting last night at the Red Roof Inn. The latest on the investigation.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday afternoon. Dane County officials are issuing new guidelines that limits gatherings at bars and restaurants. Our Adam Duxter is live with more on the new order. Adam.
Well, Mark, as you can see by this extensive line of cars behind me here at the Alliant Energy Center, it's another busy day of testing with current wait times at 1 to 2 hours. But it's the number of cases that are coming back each day, 76 today in Dane County, that have county leaders concerned. Now, Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway was critical of bars today, saying COVID and alcohol do not mix. And public health officials say during the latest spike in Dane County, roughly half of the new cases are tied to bars, with an average age of positive cases being 23. Still, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi says Dane County needs to work together to beat the virus.
We need to remember that the virus is our enemy, not the people who are working day and night to protect us from it. We have to restore the spirit and approach that brought us so much success in the beginning of this outbreak.
Now, those phase 1 standards go into effect tomorrow morning when bars will be limited to takeout only, no in-person dining. Now, Dane County executives say a mandatory mask requirement is still something they're considering, but their biggest concerns at this point would be how they would police and how they would enforce. Now, we've been in contact with the Wisconsin Tavern League today, who says they're planning on issuing a statement combating this decision. And those who spoke today at the Alliant Energy Center say they're confident this decision could hold up in a court of law.
Adam Duxter reporting live from the Alliant Energy Center. The tornado sirens going off for the monthly test. As Adam said, these changes will go into effect tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Indoor gatherings will be limited to 10 people or fewer. Outdoor gatherings are limited to 25 people or fewer. Indoor dining capacity, that was at 50%, is now reduced to 25%. Wisconsin numbers are continuing to increase. Dane County confirmed another 76 cases today. That brings the state's total to 28,830 cases and 787 deaths. About 80% of all cases in the state have recovered. Meanwhile, the United States reported nearly 45,000 new COVID-19 cases yesterday. Almost half came from Texas, Florida, and California. Houston area ICUs are at 93% capacity. Statewide hospitalizations are up 332% since Memorial Day. Dr. Anthony Fauci said he would not be surprised if the U.S. sees 100,000 cases a day. Health experts say following the guidelines works.
We know what works. We got to get everybody to wear masks. We've got to really think about indoor gatherings and whether we can afford them. I think largely we can't. No bars, no nightclubs, no gyms.
At least 18 states have now either paused or rolled back reopenings due to the coronavirus. Well, another hot and humid day today. Let's check out the weather. Here's meteorologist Chris Reese at the Weather Center with your first warned forecast. Hi, Chris.
Good afternoon, Mark. Yeah, we heard the tornado sirens. No severe weather in the market right now. We do have a lot of heat, though. These are the heat indices right now, and a lot of us are into the upper 80s to low 90s. This is about where the high temperatures are actually going to end up. But sunshine is the theme in the sky. We're sitting right at 85. Dew points are in the low 70s, so it is incredibly humid. Janesville at 86 right now. A bit cooler in Viroqua at 81, and the Lakeshore, of course, always a little bit cooler. 77 in Manitowoc right now. Here's the dew points, though. So you see that humidity is really sitting on top of us as it has for a while, but Doppler track is remaining dry. I'm keeping a close eye, though, on the southwest. There's one shower that just popped up just towards the north and west of Dubuque. We'll see how things go in the south and west later on today. That's the area I've been watching for at least a small chance of a shower and thunderstorm popping up, but most of us remain dry. There's more where this came from, Mark. Of course, we'll have the full first warn forecast in just a bit.
Another hot and humid one. All right, Chris, we'll see you in a few minutes. An 18-year-old Dane County man has died after being shot at the Red Roof Inn on Hayes Road. Violent Crimes Unit detectives believe the man was specifically targeted. Madison police officers are actively looking to identify a suspect. Police were called for a report of a weapons violation at the Red Roof Inn around 8:30 last night. Officers found the victim in the parking lot with a gunshot wound. The man was taken to the hospital where he died. died. Anyone with any information on the shootings are encouraged to call Madison area Crime Stoppers. The name of the man found dead in a pond in Monona has been released. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office says 21-year-old Rodney Freeman Jr. died from drowning. The Wisconsin Department of Justice is investigating an officer-involved death in Monona. DOJ says Monona police saw a car they believe to be related to violent crimes in Madison. They said it sped past officers and then crashed into some trees. The driver ran off, and a search team along with a canine track couldn't find them. The officers involved are on administrative leave during the investigation. State Senator Tim Carpenter announced that he had a successful surgery yesterday, more than a week after he said he was assaulted by protesters in Madison. Carpenter said he was trying to take a picture of the group of protesters on June 23rd when he was attacked. He said he fell to the ground and was beaten by the group. The Madison Police Department is working to identify his attackers. The Trump administration is pushing back against reports the president knew about an allegation that Russia was using the Taliban to target American soldiers. He tweeted, "This is all a made-up fake news media hoax started to slander me and the Republican Party. I was never briefed because any info that they may have had did not rise to that level." Sources confirmed to CBS News the information was in the president's written classified daily brief, but the president wasn't verbally briefed. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
The taste of a long-baked favorite without turning on the oven. If you think that sounds good, just wait until you see what it is.
It's time to celebrate at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 50% off all appliances, plus 18 months financing with no minimum purchase, and free doorstep drop-off from Wisconsin's own Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley HOMESTORE off the Beltline.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under-eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes. This 4th of July, in just 10 minutes, you'll look incredible. This is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream. It's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. It feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it, and I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, and you know, I felt something happening, but I had no idea. Like, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines. Like, it's amazing. I love it.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under-eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself. I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real. This 4th of July is the best time to get Plexiderm for $14.95 and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
They're the best-kept secrets of Madison's concerts on the square.
Hi, I'm Andrew Sewell, Music Director of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra. Join us as we get closer to the musicians who make concerts on the square something special.
Wednesdays on Live at 4.
Salute massive savings at Ashley HOMESTORE Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for 3 years on top of our very best deals. Ashley HOMESTORE. This is home.
Now that we're in the dog days of summer, the last thing we want to do is turn on our oven, right? Well, of course, right. But on the other hand, it can get pretty boring eating salads all summer long. The answer? How about making a fill-you-up comfort food favorite that's made in your slow cooker? We start by sautéing Italian sausage along with a chopped onion and some garlic. While that finishes up, we mix together some ricotta cheese with a couple of beaten eggs, a good amount of shredded mozzarella, some Parmesan cheese, and some oregano. Then, after lining the bottom of our slow cooker with some spaghetti sauce, we add in half of the cooked sausage, half of the ricotta mixture, and half a pound of uncooked ziti that we rinsed in cold water. That allows us to throw it in without cooking it first. After layering everything one more time, we finish it off with more sauce and cheese. Then we simply turn on the slow cooker and walk away. When it's done, what we end up with is a slow-cooked, comforting favorite. There's no heating up the kitchen and no need to rush home to make dinner. It's ready to serve whenever your gang is ready to dig in. To get the recipe for our slow cooker baked ziti, all you have to do is check out our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a slow-cooked summer way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, another hot and humid day. Meteorologist Chris Reese says we could see some storms later this afternoon. He's in with your first warn forecast coming up.
Ashley HOMESTORE's Mattress Marathon ends soon. Don't miss our biggest mattress sale of the year. Pay as little as $22 a month for Tempur-Pedic with 6 years no-interest financing. Doorbuster Queen mattresses are just $95 while they last. Through Monday at Ashley HOMESTORE.
Save big money on your next project with 11% off everything now at Menards. Make this retrofit farmhouse-style stainless steel kitchen sink from Tuscany the centerpiece of your kitchen renovation. All Tuscany products are 11% off. Smart Coat from Zinsser is an advanced paint and primer in one. With smooth coverage, superior adhesion, and exceptional washability, interior flat is $25.79 a gallon after 11% off. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too, so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
Salute massive savings at Ashley HOMESTORE's Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for 3 years on top of our very best deals. Ashley HOMESTORE. This is home.
Things are looking hot but dry for the 4th of July weekend. Chris Reese is going to have an update in your first warn forecast.
And new coronavirus restrictions go into effect Thursday morning. We'll tell you what you need to know before you plan your holiday weekend.
See you bright and early, starting at 4:30.
Accurate news as it happens, right here where you live. Information that you can use from the team you can trust. For more local stories that impact your life, News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, stocks kicked off a new trading quarter with gains and the most appealing eateries for the American appetite. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
Stocks opened higher as traders kicked off a new month on Wall Street. Shares of Macy's shook off news of a massive loss in the first quarter. The department store chain says it lost more than $3.5 billion because of the pandemic, shutting down stores across the country. Companies continue to bring workers back on payrolls in June. According to ADP, private employers added 2.37 million jobs last month. That was a little weaker than expected, but the hospitality industry saw the biggest biggest increase with 961,000 workers added. Advertiser exodus. Another big brand is joining a boycott of Facebook. Target says it will be halting all of its ads on Facebook and Instagram in July. It follows Best Buy, Pfizer, Ford, and Coca-Cola with the decision. The brands were inspired by the Stop Hate for Profit campaign led by civil rights groups like the NAACP, which urges social media platforms to stamp out racist rhetoric and misinformation. And from restaurant chains to drive-through lanes, Americans love their dining out and takeout. According to the American Customer Satisfaction Index, Longhorn Steakhouse was the highest-rated full-service restaurant, edging out last year's leader, Texas Roadhouse. For fast food, Chick-fil-A holds the top spot for 6 years running, followed by Chipotle and Arby's. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. I'm Diane Kinghall.
And let's check out stocks of the noon hour. The Dow Industrials, we don't have a number there. I don't think those are correct. So let's move along to Pam Yankee. She's in the radio barn with today's Ag News.
Listen, I want to remind you that although things might look a little bit more normal at the grocery store, shelves are full. You're not being limited as far as the amount of dairy, for example, that you can purchase. Things are far from normal on most of our Wisconsin farms across the state. Doesn't really matter what they're growing or what they're producing. The Wisconsin Pork Association continuing to try to draw attention to the challenges that our Wisconsin pork producers are facing. We're still witnessing a backlog of animals that need to be processed and still witnessing some almost historic low prices that farmers are being paid for their animals. So they have launched their Pork on a Fork social media campaign. Basically, what they want you to do is like their Facebook page and share with them a picture of your favorite pork recipe, your favorite pork restaurant. In turn, they are going to select randomly 5 different people every week that will pick up $25 gift certificates to any member of the Wisconsin Restaurant Association. It's all about trying to raise visibility to consumers and helping you understand that although things may feel a little bit normal in your world, for our Wisconsin farmers, it's anything but normal. Same situation when it comes to our Wisconsin dairy producers. We are continuing to witness low milk prices at the dairy farm gate because of what we call the blend price. Basically, it is a signal that dairy farmers need to know exactly where their milk is going when it leaves the farm. Is it going to fluid milk? Is it going to cheese? Is it going to another product like butter or sour cream? The difference between where that product actually ends up being marketed and what you get paid at the farm gate is what a lot of dairy farmers are being surprised by. Although we have seen milk prices continue to go up in Chicago, we are seeing milk prices continue to go down at the farm gate, which brings me to my next opportunity for you to get involved. Don't forget, Second Harvest Food Bank has created a mechanism to allow you to donate any amount of money that you want, and it will all be channeled towards Wisconsin dairy products at the food banks, the food pantries. People are depending on more and more because of their unemployment situation. Chris Teslar with Second Harvest Food Bank says what you may not realize is that milk and dairy products that are featured at food banks for folks, about 80% of that has to be purchased. So they're looking for your financial support to make that happen. Go to the Second Harvest Food Bank website and adopt a cow. You can adopt a certain amount of production from a cow that will be used specifically to buy Wisconsin dairy products for distribution here in Wisconsin. Just a couple ways that you can kind of help things move forward, we hope, with regards to COVID-19 and our...
Every little bit helps. Thank you, Pam. Here's Chris now with your forecast.
Yeah, we've been watching radars as we've gone throughout the morning, and now here we are in the afternoon and lunchtime hours. So far, things have been dry pretty much all day. There's one storm that did pop up that's just towards the south and west of the state line into portions of northeastern Iowa. Otherwise, things have been primarily dry. There was one line of storms that we had earlier. That has fallen apart. Now we have this line of storms that just pushed through St. Louis. That'll continue to push south and east, and with that, we'll at least keep a small small chance of seeing a shower or thunderstorm in our forecast going through the rest of this afternoon. One thing that's going to happen, though, as that front gets closer, this area of high pressure, that's going to be able to work its way back towards the west. Essentially, that's going to weaken that front and eventually cause it to fade away. That's keeping us dry, but still, that humidity, it's not going anywhere. Sunshine outside right now, a couple of decorator clouds. We're at 85. Winds are coming out of the east at 13 miles per hour. Oddly enough, that's what's helping to keep things a little bit drier for us and prevent some showers and thunderstorms, even though it's as humid as it is. 86 in Janesville right now, Platteville and Mineral Point both at 82. Lone Rock coming in at 84. Then you have your dew points on top of that. We have these dew points that are into the upper 60s and low 70s back towards the west. The air is just a little bit drier along the lake where those winds are coming off the lake, but even still, it's humid there. You factor this all in, and it feels like the 90s for a lot of spots. 89 feels like temperature for us in Madison, feeling like 90 and 90 for both Lone Rock and Boscobel. We're not done, so this will likely increase by about another 4 to 5 degrees or so as we move into the afternoon. We're at 85 now. Actual air temperatures will start to go up towards 88. There it is. If you blink, you missed it, but there was that slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm popping up later on this afternoon. Overnight tonight, we're going down into the upper 60s. Skies are going to be clear again, but we're staying humid throughout the overnight hours. Then we start to move towards tomorrow, and we're going to do it all over again. Temperatures will be to the upper 80s. There will be another slight chance of a shower or a thunderstorm, but at this point, you're going to know the drill. Wear the light colored clothing. Make sure that you are drinking plenty of water if you do have to be out and about. And you'll really want to amplify that as we begin to head into the weekend. What we're watching for the weekend is a big ridge of heat that's starting to develop. In fact, it's already there, but it's going to grow in size, expand across much of the country, and here in the upper Midwest, we're going to be right on the edge of that. That's going to be sending temperatures well above normal. Our average high is 81. We're talking several days where average highs will be a lot or around 10 degrees warmer. Then we start to cool down a little bit as we move towards next week. We're still going to see these high temperatures into the upper 80s. By the time we get you towards next Friday, we could see some of these highs cooling back down to the middle 80s. But folks, this is the overall expectation really for the entire month. Going through at least July 10th, we're looking at above normal temperatures for a good portion of the country. This goes all the way through perhaps even July 14th. And then the expectation going through the end of the month is still one that's likely going to feature temperatures that are above normal. So get used to this pattern that we are in. We do have alert days for Saturday and Sunday. The reason for those alert days on Saturday and Sunday, it's a holiday weekend. You're going to need to be drinking water with it being in the 90s and heat indices likely making it into the low 100s. But with it being a holiday, folks like to celebrate. The thought to drink water is not always one that's there. People like to be out on boats, but drink water. That's the reason for that alert day. We want to make sure
every other one should be water.
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah, that's a good compromise.
And make sure your dogs have water,
yes.
too. All right, Chris, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. A former Major League Baseball player who last played almost 19 years ago is still getting a paycheck from his former team. We'll tell you why ahead at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Reflect on this. You can have a lasting career in one of today's hottest fields with an online degree from Herzing University. Apply now and pay no enrollment fee.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Call or click today.
I am crushing this to-do list.
Let me see. Smart home upgrade? Home gym?
Check.
What about the window, siding, and doors?
Cross something important off your list. Free installation on all windows, siding, and doors. And no interest for 1 year. The biggest sale of the year is here.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Aloha, I'm Gary Canolti, inviting News 3 Now viewers to join me on a fabulous tour to the Hawaiian Islands, October 14th to the 23rd. Spend 3 nights on Oahu near famous Waikiki Beach, 2 nights on the scenic Garden Isle of Kauai, and 3 nights on Kaanapali Beach in Maui. Enjoy a Polynesian luau with traditional food and dance and visit the Maui Tropical Plantation. All airfare, deluxe resorts, and more included. For more information, call Holiday Vacations at 1-800-826-2266.
From a checkup to an emergency visit, SSM Health is ready to provide the high-quality care you've come to expect. And all our facilities are prepared to keep patients safe, in person or online. We're here. Schedule a visit today.
It's Steinhales' 4th of July mattress sale. Right now, get any size Sealy mattress for $99. We have purple hybrid mattresses in stock with free sheets and a pillow. Plus, save up to $800 on the largest selection of the best mattress brands, including our Dreams Cool Copper mattress sets. Get up to $300 in Steinhales cash with any Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest, Stearns & Foster mattresses. Plus, get free next-day delivery and 0% financing for 60 months. Shop Steinhales' 4th of July mattress sale.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues. Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra control gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Now is the time to change your life. Herzing University makes it possible without leaving home. Start studying online and take the first step toward a new career.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Well, happy Bobby Bonilla Day, New York Mets fans. The former Major League Baseball player gets a check for nearly $1.2 million from the Mets every July 1st. Not a bad retirement plan. Under his contract, he gets the check every year until 2035, when he'll be 72. The Mets wanted to part ways with Bonilla in 1999, but he still had $6 million left on his contract. Mets owner Fred Wilpon negotiated a deal to defer payments until 2011, followed by annual payments plus an 8% annual interest rate. Why the deferment? So the Mets could invest their money with now disgraced financier Bernie Madoff for a big return, but it turns out Madoff was running the most notorious Ponzi scheme in history, and the Mets ended up among the victims. In total, Bonilla will end up with $29.8 million because of Wilpon's huge bad call. Chris, we need that in our contract.
Wow.
Every July 1st, an extra $10. What do you say?
You know, that's fine with me, getting a raise every July 1st. That would be nice. It's nice weather that we're seeing outside right now. Sunshine is certainly what we're dealing with. That being said, if you're going to be out walking a pet, here's a pet walk forecast. It's Ellie and Stoughton. Temperatures will be around 87 towards 3 o'clock. Temperatures right now are already close to 87. We're at 85. A lot of folks are closer to 86. The dew points, of course, are a lot higher, so that's keeping it, or the feels like temperature. The heat index is a lot higher because our dew points are so high. Here's the extended forecast, though. It's 80s and 90s for the next 10 days and humid each and every single day. We're going to do it again with 88 moving into Thursday. 90s come back towards Friday. Even your Saturday and Sunday, we're going to see those temperatures into the low 90s, and then the moisture really makes a comeback by next Monday with chances for more showers and thunderstorms.
All right, Chris, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.